Schools and churches in the Auckland suburb of Glen Eden spent hours in lockdown today after reports of gunfire in the area. The police and armed defenders squad surrounded a house on West Coast Road just after 10 o'clock and a large police cordon was put in place. Katie Scotcher was there.
From the edge of the cordon, dozens of police cars and armed officers could be seen outside a Glen Eden property. At least 10 people, some wrapped in blankets, were also outside. Emergency services were alerted to the incident just after 10 o'clock this morning, and cordons were put on West Coast Road near Glendale Road. Witnesses described a heavy police presence in the area, and buildings also went into lockdown. Pramila Beale manages an op shop next to the property of interest. She was walking towards a nearby car park when she saw a woman crying.
A young boy actually screaming at her, and she was trying to stop this young boy going next door because she believes that the next door person had a gun.
Pramila said the woman had contacted police, so she went inside the neighbouring church like she does every Wednesday.
So we went and started playing Scrabble, which was in the front room here. And after some time we had a couple of games and the police said, I think I need you to move out further back, into the church building. So we moved out right up to the next wall so we could be safe in case there was some bullets coming through those windows.
She spent the next 2.5 hours in lockdown.
I was concerned, but then I thought, well, the police are here. Nothing happened, but there could have been disaster, really, yeah.
Colin and Heather Hughes volunteer at the op shop and arrived there at around 10 this morning. Colin says not long after, police officers walked in and told them to stay inside.
The next minute he came back in and said, no, lock up the shop and walk that way.
Heather says they were asked to wait outside the cordon near the Glen Eden shops.
So we just had to fill in the time, but we've been sitting down there for about an hour, I suppose, just a couple of 200 metres down the road, waiting, hoping that we could get back in and go home.
Multiple schools, including Glen Eden Primary School, also went into lockdown as a precautionary measure. Anna Marie Turner's son, who goes there, says Glen Eden has become a very unsafe area.
The police are down here every single day dealing with people, and in the last 6 months we've had the ANZ robbed, the TAB robbed. So yeah, it's just been a very dangerous area now that I'm looking at moving in the next year.
RNZ understands the police were called to the same property yesterday afternoon. The police are yet to confirm if a firearm was involved in today's incident. They say strong lines of inquiry are being followed, but no arrests have yet been made. I tamaki makoto moti hotaka utiahiahi nei, ko Katie Scotcher aho.